Welcome back. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take the order information, the orders that the user did not pay for, and if the user clicks on pay now, I'm going to get the total amount from here, and then I'm going to display it here, and then I'm going to display the button so that the user will be able to pay for any order they have. So for example, this is my account, and I have these orders not paid. And if, for example, I want for some reason I want to pay now, I can click on details and then pay now and pay for this and get this product. So to do this, we need, remember in the order details, we have here a form and we need to pass the total, just the total. We aren't interested in the entire data because the data is already displayed. So for example, let me show you this order. This order has, not this one, actually this one. This order has, I think this one, yes. This one has two products. And the user already knows that at this point, if the user wants to check the order details, he or she would come to this page and they would be able to check the details. And if they click on pay now, they already know that the price is going to be for this shoes is going to be 155 and for this bag is going to be 250. And if they click on pay now, we just need to display the total and the pay button. That's it. So to do this, here in the order details, remember we have here the image, the name, the price, and the quantity. And all we need to do is that we need to get the total. So here this is going to get us the products. All we need to do now is that we need to get the total. And to get the total, we need to add the total. We need to calculate the total. And fortunately, we already have the code. If you go to the cart, you'll find that I have a function called calculate total. So we can copy this function. We can copy it from here and the order details, and then in the order details, specifically here, you can paste this function and use it. But we need to fix this function because this function now is going to get data from, not from the session, instead it's going to get data from here, from the order price and quantity. So we need to get the order price and the quantity. So we have the order details. Remember, this order details is going to be an array. So we can copy this line of code, which actually we can copy the entire loop. We can copy this while, and then in the cart, in the calculate total cart, here I'm going to say calculate total order price, because this is not a cart now. This is an order. This is a delayed order. This is an order that the user placed sometime in the past and they did not pay for. So this order has been placed, as you can see here in the account. The order date has been placed sometime in the past, and then if the user clicks on details and want to pay, then they will be able to pay today, that day that they clicked on the button. So here in the calculate total order price, then I'm going to say while raw order details fetch a source, and I'm going to close the loop. And instead of doing this, instead of using this code, I'm going to remove this code. Instead, I'm going to get here raw, and then what do we want to get? We want to get the, remember, we need to get the product price and quantity. So here I'm going to say product underscore price, and then I'm going to store it in a variable called product price. And then product quantity is equal to raw product quantity. And then we need to multiply the price by the quantity. We need to say, like here, we need to multiply the price by the quantity. We need to say product price multiplied by product quantity, and then add these inside brackets, and then plus here, plus total is equal, everything now is going to be equal to the total is going to be equal, total is going to now be equal to the total. And we can now remove this. We can remove this. And finally, we need to store that in a variable or return. We can either return or store that in a variable. We can here say return, for example, total, and here we need to pass the order details. So where can we get the order details from? We should get the order details from here. So here we need to call, after we execute this, after we execute the code, we need to say calculate order, calculate total order, the price, and then pass the order details. And this is going to return the total order. Now the total order is here. We can use it here. By the way, we need to pass the parameter. We need to pass the order details. Don't forget to pass it. And that's it. The function now is fine. Just close the function and you don't have to worry about this function ever again. This function will be called here, and that's it. And here you can say total order price, just to make sure that you understand. Now at the bottom we can use it. So at the bottom we can use it here, and in an input, in a hidden input, we can say input and then type text, and then type, actually not text, hidden, because we don't want to show this here, hidden, and then the value is going to be equal to PHP, and then echo total order price, semicolon. And the name here, we need to give it a name. I'm going to say name is equal to total price. Total order price. And for this button, we need to say name is equal to pay now, pay underscore now, or pay order, or order, let's say order pay button. And lastly, we need to get the order status. So also the order status is very important. I'm going to create another input type hidden name order status value PHP echo order status semicolon. That's it. Now in the payment, we need to receive these parameters. Here we said payment.php and post. So in the payment.php, we need to receive the order status, and here at the top we can here say order if is set post order pay btn, then we need to get, what do we want to get? We want to get the post order status, and we need to get the post order total order price. And let me rename this because I want to be consistent. It's very important to be consistent. So at the top here I said total price, total order price. Let me say order total price. Order total price. And at the bottom also I'm going to say, I think this is going to be consistent and better. I'm going to say here order underscore total price. Similarly with the echo here, I'm going to say total order total price. Order total price. And here order pay button, order status. Very, very consistent. So in the here I'm going to say order total price. And we need to store this in a variable. I'm going to say order status and order total price. And in the bottom we need to display them. So to display them we need here we need to say remember here I said order status and here order status. We need to say we need to use the post instead of get, because here I used a get. Let's say post. So if the order status is equal to not paid, we need to display the button. And also here, let me move this line of code and paste it above this. And here if post order status, if is set, we need to say order status. Here post order status. Similarly with the total payment, if session if session total, then we need to display the total, and we need to say else we need to say you don't have an order. But I'm gonna work on this later because it's gonna get complicated. Let me now save and let me refresh, and now let me click on details, and then let me here